Welcome, everyone. It's 153rd edition of Master Mike's Wrestling Predicts. I'm your Master Mike's Ambrose, and let's get today's show going. Raw last night, taped from last week. So, because the crew's in right now in Europe. So it was taped last week, but highlights of the show. There are a few. Main event, Rhea Ripley and Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Started when Rhea was kind of pro saying, let me go after you, right? I'm going to go after Liv right now. She wanted to go after calling out Liv, and all of a sudden it's Tiffany time plays. Tiffany Stratton calling out, saying stuff, because Liv Morgan and Nia Jax going to be having a match at Crown Jewel. So Tiffany called her out. Was calling out Rhea, you better not mess with us. Then Liv and Raquel come on, jump them. Rhea goes backstage, asking Adam Pearce for a tag team match, but she don't have a partner, he goes. And so she goes, I can take it myself. Then all of a sudden, Tiffany comes and complains to Adam Pearce, and then they make Rhea and Tiffany a team. The main event says Liv and Raquel. And Tiffany, good match back and forth. A lot of storytelling involved with all four. We had that. We had Nia Jax show up and go after Liv Morgan. And right then and there, Tiffany Stratton looks like she's about to cash in tease on Liv. And it doesn't happen because Dominic Mysterio got involved. Dirty Dom saved his lady. And he goes, no, not today. And then Tiffany goes, it's not Dom's time, it's Tiffany time. That was the last thing he ate on Raw, so great way to end the Raw. That was cool. Tag team tournament starts for the number one contenders for the World Tag Team titles held by Finn Balor and JD McDonough of Judgment Day. War Raiders return in advance, defeating Alpha Academy Hanley. Good for them. I like War Raiders, Eric and Ivar. They didn't have their Viking gimmick at all, which is good. They just went back to being their badass self. If you watch their stuff in New Japan and NXT, even though they're Raw stuff, they can be pretty badass stuff. Tag team. By the way, shout out to Ivar, who's from the North Shore of Boston. I think Lynn or whatever. Correct me, but yeah, Ivar is from the area. So good to see him do good. And after that, Bron Breakker. We also saw some video vignettes. Speaking of tag teams, we saw a vignette for American Made, which was good, because they're going to be taking on Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee in the first round, and AOP versus New Day. And also we had a video package for Bron Breakker. I like the Dragon Lee video package. Thought that was real good. We saw a lot of video packages, because it was a taped show, and they didn't do a lot, so they filled in time with packages. Kind of funny that Raw's 2 hours, but they're just going to get used to it. Fortunately, going to Netflix, they'll probably have more time, and there won't be any commercials, so we'll look out for that in January. Bron Breakker had a video talking about going after Jey Uso, Get to Jimmy in a minute, but yeah, Bron Breakker's continued feud, and he's going to be going after, Jey Uso for the Intercontinental title, obviously, and they had that thing. It's like, Braun saying, I didn't need my family's name for 14 years, I just went in there and did it my own, by myself. They had Bron Breakker, spearing, beating Kofi Kingston. Then Jey came in to save, and that ran off Braun. And then in the back, we see Jey and Jimmy tease a reunion. But Jimmy's asked Jey for help. Jey said no. They're going to treat this out till War Games. So we're going to see a good tease there. Because we all know, and head into, it's going to be the Bloodline, the original Bloodline reunited. Roman, Jey, Jimmy, and maybe even Sami Zayn. Who, I think we saw the show tonight, I don't think. It looked like I didn't see him, but he should be back on next week. Cody Rhodes and Gunther, face to face in lieu of their title, ahead of their title in a match in a few weeks. It's a champion versus champion match. Same with Liv Morgan and Nia Jax. And the winner wins this Crown Jewel Championship, big, huge title they're doing in Saudi Arabia. So, whatever they want to do in Saudi, they do, So that's that. And it was back and forth. Gunther goes, you're a secondary champion. Then Cody was going back and forth, saying, grab at WrestleMania then. I forget what he brought up, but he brought reference to something else I remember. It was very noticeable. He brought up a few. Both Gunther and Cody were going back and forth. Pretty good stuff. They should have a great match. They had a segment at WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble 2013. It went like 7, kind of like their own mini match as being the last 2, but so it should be 16 what happens. NXT, that's Raw. NXT Preview. Short preview here. Triple threat number 1 contender match, the NXT title. Wesley versus Ethan Page versus Javon Evans. I think Wesley could win this because he's a heel. There's 2 heels in this. Wesley and Ethan Page. Ethan Page, you had his run and you lost to Trick. And I don't think Javon Evans right now, they're going to give him a title. I mean, they put him in the match. He lost radio, but they put him in the match, going to do some good stuff. But I think Wesley could win it. Wesley's doing a good job as a heel. Then maybe see Wesley and Jerry Wentz for the NXT title stuff down the road. Drew Cutson versus Riley Osbourne, of course. No, not Drew Cutson. I'm sorry. Rich Holland and Riley Osbourne. Damn it. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not Drew Cutson. He attacked Drew Cutson. It's Riley Osbourne versus, God, I forget his name already. Rich Holland. Yeah, because Rich Holland's been going after Chase U and stuff like that. Nikkita Lyons versus Lola. But Nikkita Lyons, who's been injured so many times. It's been on pretty much the last 2 years, pretty much since she started almost with NXT. Can't think of a time when she was healthy. And she'll be taking on Lola Vice. Oro Mensah. And issues with Lexis King. They have like a gentleman's match. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be like the Queensberry rules because he was talking with No Quarter Catch Crew last week. See what happens. And speaking of No Quarter Catch Crew, Red Sinclair accepted a challenge in Stephanie Vaquer, newcomer, in Vaquer's NXT debut tonight. Of course, she's been around the world, you know. You've probably seen her. So he did a thing last week with Julia. And, Corey Jane and Roxanne Perez, I'm sure probably see involvement there. Last but not least, one of my favorite guys in NXT, Tony D'Angelo, championship celebration after getting the North American title from Oba Femi in a banger of a match last week. So, Tony and the rest of the family will be there. Adriana Rizzo, Stacks, and Lucha Cristofino. Should be some great stuff there with them. Of course, I think, he could be on the main roster. I like to see the family on the main roster. It'd be interesting what's coming up now. We headed to, Crown Jewel in a few weeks. Oh, Halloween Havoc. And for NXT, Halloween Havoc's coming up in a couple weeks. I believe it's on a Saturday night on the 27th. Yeah. Saturday I think it's, no, it's, It's Sunday the 27th, Halloween Havoc. Yeah, that's right. Sunday, October 27th is Halloween Havoc, so a lot of stuff happening. Okay, I'll be seeing which later. I'll be doing another show of this Master Mike's Wrestling Paradise. Master Mike's Wrestling Paradise later in the week. I'll do another episode, probably maybe Friday or Saturday. And I'm going to be doing another Patriot Palace, previewing the Patriots-Jaguars game this week in London. So be on the lookout for that. A lot of good stuff coming on this page. Okay, have a good night. Take care. Goodbye.